Hello everyone, welcome back to OCD Recovery's YouTube channel. Today I have a video that might not be the most comfortable to basically have and ask yourself this question, but the question and the topic of today is, are you feeling better or are you getting better? This is a major problem, something Ellis noticed and something other cognitive behavioral people have noticed, very well documented, that a lot of people who, especially OCD sufferers, maybe go to forums, maybe go to YouTube accounts where they maybe make them feel welcomed and safe. And we all like feeling welcomed and accepted. That's a natural human part of the human condition, right? That's innately built inside of us. We enjoy and feel good when we're accepted. But overall, for OCD sufferers, is that constant quick burst of reassurance actually getting us better in the long run? And the answer, in my opinion, is usually no. And we see this time and time again, the people that come in, people I talk to, in all sorts of different realms of life. People I know in my life who do a lot of stuff like this, where they do things and engage in feeling better momentarily, because humans love to feel good. We love to feel better. But then when you look down the road 10, 15, 20 years, nothing has actually changed. It's not they can't do the things that they're doing now, but usually there needs to be some sort of behavioral changes and changing the way they think and their perceptions and their beliefs. And that's kind of what's going to dictate the way they go. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video. Let me know what you think below this in the comments. As many of you know, I go through and talk to different people in the comments. I respond to everything, whether you like me or don't like me. It's important to have an open dialect. So, in my opinion. So, with OCD suffering, number one thing we want to do as a sufferer with no tools is do our compulsive behaviors to rid ourselves of anxiety. It works really well. It's a very well working system, right? We have an over-heightened fear response. We do certain things. We go and look for compulsions. See, the sun is like directly coming on me right now. I had to move this. So we go and we do these particular behaviors and we feel really good. And it feels amazing. Maybe we go to some forums, we like to feel accepted and all this stuff, but it all kind of keeps us on the surface level, right? So, you know I got my sticky pads. So let's say this box, I'll make it another 3D box. This box right here is, there we go, is OCD recovery. And on the surface, so the top part right there is, kind of going to forums and getting reassurance from our family members, which we're really good at getting, from our therapist or coach, whoever's helping us. Maybe they don't understand OCD, which is pretty common. Unfortunately, no one's fault. It's hard to sort of to understand sometimes. And then underneath, in the meat of the box, kind of like if this was actually the earth, right? So now we got the earth right here, okay? And the crust is kind of all those reassurance behaviors. And then inside the crust, okay, in the mantle, or the inner core, right? The inner core and the outer core. So the inner core is really behavioral changes and changing our perspectives and stuff like that. So it's really cool to actually break that down. And when we break that down, we start to realize that all those behaviors that we're doing to feel good in the moment, and again, they work really well. They work really, really, really well. But they don't actually get us better in the long run. What gets us better in the long run, whether you are chronic OCD sufferer, whether you have general anxiety, maybe you just have a bunch of irrational beliefs you want to work on, is working on our beliefs, facing our fears, moving with uncertainty. Certainty itself, many people will make it, proclaim that certainty is a good thing. In some ways, having certainty can have benefits, but when you demand it and should it, how an OCD sufferer does, and a lot of other people in life, not just OCD sufferer, it's a lot of people that just naturally want to have certainty. We don't actually move towards this unknown territory of uncertainty. So people think, I've heard many top speakers say, uncertainty is the cause of your anxiety. That is incorrect. Looking for certainty is the cause of your anxiety. It's not uncertainty, it's looking for certainty. Demanding to have certainty when you don't get it, that's when the anxieties, doubts, and stuff happen, and it's really super heightened with OCD sufferers. So again, we have to really ask ourselves, am I doing the things that are going to get me better in the long run? Until recently, there were certain things in my life where I knew deep down that they were not going to get me better. Just little compulsive behaviors I had outside OCD or maybe intertwined with OCD. And I finally said, Nick, shut up. You need to do what you need to do to get better. Toughen the fuck up. Excuse my language. It's necessary for myself. Not everyone responds well to that, but I think it is important to cover that. And we cover this topic in a way to where it makes people uncomfortable because we're not, empathy and compassion for other people and self-compassion for yourself is really important. But so is getting your ass moving. And not in a compulsive manner, like, I need to recover in 3 months. That's not what I'm talking about. But hey, look, I got one life. I'm going to do what it takes to get myself better and move forward. It's an important thing to remember, right? You got this one life. And you could do all these things to make you feel good, to make you feel safe. And there's nothing wrong with feeling good, and there's nothing wrong with feeling safe. But when it comes to OCD recovery, we usually do what needs to happen. Things that we, going to make us really uncomfortable. So thank you so much for watching. Ask yourself seriously, write on a piece of paper in your disputing homework, write down, am I actually trying to just feel better, or am I doing the changes that's needed to get better? And seriously think for like 5 or 10 minutes before you write anything. And maybe you'll be surprised with the answers. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.